Russ Niehoff in the 10R. Second row inside, this is 12C of Steve Clancy to the outside, the 57 of Tim Powell. Third row, Spencer Stevens in the 09 and the 5X of Dakota Foster to the outside. And to the fourth row, it is Jacob Ebert in the 5 car to the outside, the 57 of Randy Ainsworth. Fifth row, Joshua Stevens out of Buckner, Missouri in the 09 SR car. To the outside, Brad Smith in the 99. Then comes Bill Small in the 28S and Luke Neiman in the 181. Fans, you know how to send them off. Let's do it in style. Wave your hats, wave your hands, wave your programs, wave whatever you got. Your USRA B-Mod main event. On back through inside row number 7, the 49 of previous feature winner here, Patrick Royalty out of Kansas City, and the 77 of Brett Wood. Then the 50 junior of Leroy Morrison, and to the outside, the 68M of Dean Willie. The 22 is Steve McDowell, the 20 of Michael Bixby. Nick Carpenter will be in the 33, Cody Brill in the 96, Chris Wright in the 66X, Daniel Harris in the 07, and Cole Campbell in the 22C. Here we go, 15 big laps with the B-Mods. It's a battle up front. Russ Niehoff had that strong run here last night, trying to pick up his first ever feature win at CMS. Here we go. Niehoff, your leader. Niehoff, Russell, Tim Powell, last night's feature race winner right up there. Steve Clancy won its on the action. Dakota Foster now up inside the top 5. Stevens back to 6th. Jacob Ebert up to 7th. Keep an eye on the 5 car. Little bit of trouble there for Stephen Clancy. Dakota Foster, kind of a hairy moment for them. Both of those drivers save it. Steve Clancy with a little bit of left side damage. The 2 touch again. Dakota Foster having a scary ride out there in the 5 tonight. The Big O Tires, number 5 of Dakota Foster, ill-handling machine as he tries to get behind the wheel, get up on the wheel, I should say, in the 5 machine. It's a battle of the 5s now as Jacob Ebert has caught him. So Ebert now trying to break into the top 5 with Niehoff, your leader. So Niehoff well in control of this one with Tim Powell trying to chase him down. Stephen Clancy now to 3rd. Good run for Clancy. Bobby Russell in that 4th spot. Dakota Foster hanging on to 5th, but the yellow flag will fly. Here we go with Niehoff, your leader. All right, some anxious moments here at the front of the field as everybody works to get through these first couple corners, get back into some sort of rhythm. They're 3 wide behind the leaders, Niehoff and Powell. Russell, Foster, here comes Jacob Ebert now trying to get up through the field. Ebert now breaking into the top 5 with Dakota Foster. Brad Smith's on the high side. Here comes the 99 Kenny Tile machine. The Stevens boys just behind them. Them battles inside the top 10. Luke Neiman gets a spot, moves it up into the 9th spot. Niehoff able to pull away now ever so slowly on Tim Powell. Dakota Foster right there in 3rd. Bobby Russell 4th. Jacob Ebert is 5th. Brad Smith up to 6th. Spencer Stevens in 7th, and the yellow flag is out for the 28S of Bill Small, who has spun over here off of, in between, I should say, turns 3 and 4. Bill Small goes around in between turns 3 and 4. Yellow flag out. Here off of corner number 4 as Russ Niehoff brings him to the line once again. We are green. Everybody through 1 and 2 cleanly. Here comes Jacob Ebert now. He'll move to the higher side of Bobby Russell. They're 3 wide back there for 4th. Look out off of 4. Good battle there between the 5 and the 7. Here comes the 99 of Brad Smith. Smith now moving up to that high side. Got a good line going. Smith now will take over that 5th spot from Ebert. Ebert tries to fight back down low. Russell just in front of him. Smith once more going for that 4th spot. Dakota Foster now with the man on the move. He is now up to 2nd. So good move there for Dakota Foster as he got around the 57 of Tim Powell. The 99 of Smith once more. Again, he's going for 4th. Bobby Russell back to 5th. Jacob Ebert 6th. Spencer Stevens 7th. Patrick Royalty now up to 8th with Joshua Stevens 9th. Cody Brill 10th. Luke Neiman back to 11th. And Cole Campbell's 9th comes to an end in the 22C. Tough break for Cole out of Mexico, Missouri, as he is retired from the event tonight. Still nobody up to challenge. Niehoff, great runs he's putting together here out of Neosho, Missouri. Niehoff on the throttle hard now as Dakota Foster does all he can to try to reel him in. Unable to gain ground just yet. Tim Powell now slipping back to the clutches of the 99 of Smith, who now slips back into the clutches of the 5 of Jacob Ebert. Ebert now coming to life here late in the event. Stevens and Cody Brill now go to work on Bobby Russell. The white flag will fly. One more lap to go for Russ Niehoff, your leader. Final time down on the low side into 1 and 2. He'll take it off of corner number 2 down to the back chute for the final time. Into quarter number 3 and off of corner number 4 here momentarily. He's out of Lockwood or Neosho, whatever you want to say. Russ Niehoff, your winner. Is Russ Niehoff, your winner tonight with the USRA B-Mods. Russ, nice job. Son Dwight, family over here to congratulate him. Sir, nice job. Heck of a job. I didn't get to see your good run here last night. The old Yeoman race engine was hot tonight, man. What a run.
Man, it was awesome. I don't know how to do an interview. I've never had to do one.
This is your first ever win? His first win, ladies and gentlemen. Russ Niehoff, the veteran. That is, we love first-time winners here. Man, this thing was a beast. Tim Powell was up there challenging for a moment, but you pulled away there at the end.
Car was awesome. This Phoenix by Team 28 is just unreal.
The Phoenix chassis was looking good tonight. Tough there for Dwight, but this kind of makes up for it a little bit. $500 to take home in the B-Mods tonight.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a bunch.
The Niehoff family celebrating tonight here in the USRA B-Mods. Russ Niehoff, your winner. They'll do one by himself and then everybody gets in. Oh, I guess they want you in there now. Gotta love those first-time winners, ladies and gentlemen. We like that. Aaron Morant sitting back there in the 4th spot with Cody Holkamp 5th. Jefferson City, Missouri's Chris Cox now trying to come up through the field, looking good. Inside the top 6 here early on with Dustin Hodges, Bob King, Lane Ellert, Ryan Petersheim on back with Kevin Kaiser and Phil Edmondson. Good 3-car battle now for that 2nd spot. Here comes Moran. Here comes Benning. Good battle for 2nd. Benning has it. Morant wants it. As Bobby Penny continues to drive away from the rest of the field. Trying to click these laps off here tonight. Here comes Benning with a good run. Benning trying to hold on to it. Penny, your leader. Now Morant with a little slider. Aaron Morant with a little trouble there in the 1X. Tom McCoy had to take evasive action to keep off of him. McCoy now wants that spot back for Morant. Lane Ellert, Bob King, Dustin Hodges having a great battle back here. Bout for the 8th spot. Morant way up on the high side there as Tom McCoy able to get by in the 7. And here comes Benning. Benning has a run on the high side in the 65. Bobby Penny catfish on the low side trying to hang on to it. Side by side back here for the 3rd and 4th spot with Morant and Todd McCoy. Good run there by those 2 drivers. Benning has dropped to the low side, but he'll move it up to the high side down the back chute. John Benning trying to get in front. Benning again right there to that middle of the high side, but Penny will hang on to it this time around. Lap number 7, that time by coming around to complete lap number 8. Benning now could be your new leader here at lap number 8, but Penny fights back. Benning onto the outside. Here at lap number 8, a slower car in front of your lead. Oh, and Bobby Penny. Scary moment for Penny down the front chute. He's able to save it. We'll stay green as Penny keeps going. Amazing save by Bobby Penny. Scary moment there for the 4 of Ketterer. John Benning now out front all by his lonesome. Aaron Morant in that 2nd spot will try to track down Benning, your new leader. Todd McCoy up to 3rd. Penny hangs on to 4th. Cody Holkamp in 5th. Chris Cox is 6th. Lane Ellert in 7th. Bob King in 8th. Dustin Hodges 9th. Kevin Kaiser now up to 10th with Ryan Petersheim 11th. Kevin Coyne 12th. Phil Edmondson 13th. Wesley Briggs 14th. Bob Cummins 15th. Dave Miller 16th. Greg Clements back there in the 17th spot. Benning steer your leader, but Moran is coming quick. Binning will have to stay on the throttle here. Just past the halfway point. 11 laps in the books, coming around to complete lap number 12. Lap number 12 right there. 12 laps down, 8 to go for John Binning. Aaron Morant now into that second spot. McCoy up to third. Bobby Penny now back to fourth. Cody Holcamp fifth. Chris Cox in that sixth spot, followed by Lane Ellert in seventh. Dustin Hodges is eighth, but Bob King wants that spot. Good spot, good battle there between the 22 of Hodges and Bob King. Behind them, Kevin Kaiser now trying to come up through the field. Kevin hasn't been behind the wheel in many years. Looking pretty good tonight in the 2. Binning now able to put a couple lap cars in between himself and Aaron Morant. Morant now with about a 3-second deficit on Binning here, as Wesley Briggs and Bob Cummings will go a lap down. Next time by it'll be lap 15. Lap 15 right there, and Aaron Morant is free of the lap cars, so it's going to be a 5-lap shootout. Will John Binning catch traffic? Will Aaron Morant catch John Binning? It's going to be an exciting finish here. 4 more laps to go this time for Binning. Here comes Morant. Todd McCoy wants in on the action as well. He gets behind. He gets by Wesley Briggs and Bob Cummings. Bobby Penny now still hanging on miraculously to that 4th spot. Holcamp, Cox, Lane Ellert, Dustin Hodges, Kevin Kaiser, Bob King, Ryan Petersheim, Kevin Coyne, Phil Edmondson, and John Binning right there as well. 17 down that time by. 17 down coming around to complete lap number 18. Morant now has caught the 65 of Binning. They're on the same straightaway. 2 more laps to go. Lap 18 right there, 2 to go. Battles all around, trying to keep up with the action here tonight with the ULMA late models. Binning now will go to the high side of the 22 of Kevin Coyne. Here comes Morant. He's close to within the same straightaway. Now into the almost the same quarters. White flag will fly for Binning. 1 more lap to go. Here comes Morant. It's going to be a showdown. It's a shootout, but the yellow flag is out. Oh, no. We went all of those laps without a yellow, and now the yellow flies. Tough break down here. Looks like the 1T of Chris Cox and the 42L of Lane Ellert have gotten together to go down here at the Berg with 2 laps to go for the late models. Going green any second. Here we go. Todd McCoy with a great restart, but it might open the door for Cody Holcamp. John Binning out front, and Todd McCoy has the second spot. Here comes Holcamp now up to the top 3 as Aaron Morant may have chosen the wrong line at the white flag. 1 to go. Final time off of quarter number 2. Here comes McCoy. Here comes Binning into quarter number 3. He'll keep it in the middle lane. Off of quarter number 4, his first ULMA win this year. John Binning out of Warrensburg, your winner. Todd McCoy second, Cody Holcamp third, Aaron Morant fourth, Bobby Penny fifth, Dustin Hodges in sixth, Kevin Kaiser, nice run to seventh, Bob King in eighth, Ryan Petersheim ninth, and Phil Edmondson will round out your top 10. Fans, did you like that one? I better hear ya. Fist flying moment here for the Warrensburg driver, John Binning. Nikki will be happy here tonight with you, my friend. Great job, buddy. Man, what a run. That was an exciting event there. Tough break there with Bobby Penny. Got hooked there with a lap machine, but man, what a run you two had up there up front.
Yeah, it was fun. I was hoping I could make something work in the middle of the outside. We'd made a lot of adjustments to the race car because these late models are so fast and hard to beat around the bottom, and we tightened it up just right, I guess. I mean, I'm happy with the car, happy with the track. It was, I can't believe, I guess, everybody that put the work into this track this week, man, hats off to you.
It is so nice to see you here back in Victory Lane. Like you said, you guys have worked a long time to get this thing back right. Last time you were here, you kind of went home with your tail between your legs. Let's be honest, man, but what a comeback you had.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Last time was more my fault than anybody else's, but yeah, it's still fun to race 6 miles from home. Thank you to all my crew, my sponsors, my wife. Let's have some fun.
Let's do it. John Binning, your late model winner here tonight with the crew. Go green this time. Here we go. Underway with the Midgets. Tony Hudlin, your early race leader here early on. Good side-by-side battle behind him. Wesley Smith in that blue 44 has caught your race leader. Wesley Smith now on the move here. Hudlin, your pole setter, has slipped back to third. The 44's battling here tonight. Rick Mirko hanging on. Wesley Smith in that second spot. Pole setter Tudley Hudlin has slipped back to third here early on. It'll be a 15-lap event for your All-Star Midget Series here tonight. Nebraska driver Don Drought out front here tonight. Wesley Smith trying to track him down. Tony Hudlin still in that third spot. Two cars get together.
Let's go this way. Got it.
So Don Drought, your race leader again out of Lincoln, Nebraska, doing a fine job up front. Wesley Smith, you saw him rocket from third to second right out of the gate. Smith doing everything he can to try to wheel him back in. Tony Hudlin hanging on to that third spot. Corey Schutte now up to fourth. Good run here for Schutte as he tries to make a comeback. Schutte had that tough heat race earlier on tonight, trying to get back up there to challenge. Schutte looks fast as he gets the spot from Hudlin. Whoa, one car slideways off the corner there. We'll stay clean and green. Scary moment there for one of our drivers. We could have a new challenge for the lead here up front. The battle of the 44s continue. Don Drought Jr. out of Nebraska. Under fire now from the 44 of Wesley Smith. Smith looking for a line, trying to find a way around your race-long leader as the laps quickly click off tonight with our All-Star Midget Series. Great battle between the 1-2 placements up here with our All-Star Midgets. Laps continuing to click off. We'll have a look at the lap count. Quickly buzz them off at lap number 10. 5 more laps to go. Oh, the two leaders get together. They nearly take each other out. Scary moment there as the 44 cars got together. Don Drought Jr. with a little tap there by Wesley Smith. Drought will hang on to it. 11 laps in that time around. They're working on lap number 12. They got some lap traffic in front of them, and here comes Corey Schutte. Look out in front of your leaders. It's going to be a showdown with the 44. Corey Schutte has caught your leaders here off of corner number 2. With just a couple more laps to go, could we have a three-way battle up front with the All-Star Midgets? Don Drought Jr., your leader. White flag will fly next time. Wesley Smith in that second spot. Corey Schutte, a man on the mission now. Started this one back in 9th spot. Currently sits third. The white flag will fly this time. White flag in the air. One more lap to go for the All-Star Midgets. Look out here off of corner number 4. Scary moment there for Hudlin. Hudlin gets by the lap traffic, but the battle for the win is coming off of 3. Now coming off of corner number 4 out of Lincoln, Nebraska, Don Drought Jr. Wesley Smith in the second. Corey Schutte with a run to third.
Right.
Celebrating the win. John Lee, high flying photos, getting it done here tonight for Victory Lane. Now, your pole sitters out of Archie, Missouri, that is Matt Johnson in the 1X. He won here last night. He's from Hallsville, Missouri, down the road. It's the 88D of Matt Dotson. Second on the inside, he comes to us from Mayetta, Kansas. It's Darren Fuquay in the 87. Fuquay with some fans in the house tonight. All the way from Wichita, Kansas, making the hay here tonight in the 02, it's Tanner Mullins. Third row on the inside, he's won many of these special events. He's out of Oak Grove. It's Chad Lyle in the 33. To the outside, out of Nevada, Missouri, in the 8S, that is John Sheets. Fourth row on the inside, he comes to us from Odessa, Missouri. It's the 00 of Jim Moody. Fourth row on the outside, he's your current points leader here. That is a 26K of Kevin Blackburn. Fifth row on the inside in the 5R out of Mexico, Missouri, Robbie Reed. To the outside in the 92, he was second here last night out of Peculiar, Missouri. It's Danny Scroggum in the 92. Sixth row on the inside out of Jeff City, Missouri in the 27T, it's Robbie Test. And to the outside out of Richmond, it's the 82 of David Wood. Inside the row number 7 is the 70 of Aaron Morant. To the outside, the 29 of Dennis Elliott. Back straight away, give it up for him, your USRA Modified main event. 35 laps, pick a favorite, here we go. Good start to kick off the final feature event of the night with the USRA Modifieds. Matt Dotson, your early race leader. Matt Johnson right there with Fuquay, Lyle, and Mullins inside the top 5 here early on. Everybody fighting for positions here all the way back to the field. All these fast USRA Modifieds here at Central Missouri Speedway trying to gain every spot they can. Everybody catfishing here early on. Nobody willing to jump out. We got to get some guys to jump out. You saw the late models could do it. I know these Modifieds can do it. If they just jump out there and clean it off, they can get up there and challenge. Deep in the field, several drivers jockey for positions. Terry Schultz being one of those drivers. Aaron Morant now mired back in traffic as Dotson still your leader out of Hallsville. Matt Johnson in that second spot with Fuquay, Lyle, Mullins, Sheets, Blackburn, Moody, Robbie Reed, Robbie Test. Oh, we got contact over here in turn number 4. Turn 2 contact. Yellow flag will fly over in turn 1 and 2. See those guys another time. Matt Johnson will bring him to the line here with just a couple laps in the books. Here we go. Aaron Fuquay now with a good run to the outside of Matt Dotson. Good challenge up front between those two drivers. The 87 and the 88 keeping that number sequence going here tonight. Tanner Mullins now takes over the third spot. Fuquay's like, what the heck, I'll give it a shot at least for a couple laps as he tries to hang on to that middle lane. He's right there with Dotson. Matt Johnson now up into that 4th spot. Tanner Mullins moves it into 3rd. Dotson still your leader. Chad Lyle now to the low side. The 1X of Matt Johnson. Kevin Blackburn trying to come up to the high side of John Sheets in the 8S. Dotson using up the entire lane, kind of ran Fuquay up into the dirt there. Keep an eye on those two drivers as they try to take away the momentum here down the back chute. Now Fuquay slips just a little bit. Fuquay slipped a little bit that time off of corner number 4. Tanner Mullins now able to catch up ever so slightly on that second place run by Darren Fuquay. Chad Lyle down to the low side. Here comes Mullins. He gets a good run down to the low side of Fuquay. John Sheets now coming back to life as well. Sheets will go back into the top 5. Matt Johnson slips back to 6th with Robbie Reed 7th, Kevin Blackburn 8th, and Jim Moody 9th. Aaron Morant now into the top 10. Continuing to click off laps here with Matt Dotson. Early on into the first third of this one. Chad Lyle now up to 4th. He wants another spot. Mullins wants a spot off Fuquay. He put a nose under him that time coming into corner number 2. Couldn't quite make it stick though. Good side-by-side battle there with Kevin Blackburn and Matt Johnson. Blackburn will get the spot. That battle for 7th and 8th as the yellow flag has flown. Yellow flag is out. Several cars get together over here on the high side between turns 3 and 4. Shane Bailey involved in that one. Looked like David Wood got a piece of that as well. Fuquay again with that great run off of 2. Can he make it stick and get up there? Dennis Elliott now with a problem on the 29. Tough break for Mount Airy, Iowa's Dennis Elliott as he retires to the pits. John Sheets now with a run on Chad Lyle. Chad Lyle to the low side. Sheets up on the high side. Sheets with a great run. Lyle fights back down low. Sheets is still side by side here into corner number 4. Fuquay now takes to the extreme high side to try to find something on Matt Dotson, the 88D. Fuquay with a good run down low, tries to get a new line. Fuquay with a little problems there coming off of corner number 4, and he loses a car length or two that time. Great battle back here from about 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th on. We see Kevin Blackburn going at it with Aaron Morant and Danny Scroggum. Jim Moody's in that mix. Dean Willie, Robbie Tess, Shad Batter, Nathan Vaughn, Terry Schultz, David Wood, Gunnar Martin, Brian Middow, Shane Bailey, and Tyler Shaw back there as well. Here comes Mullins on Fuquay trying to gain some ground. Robbie Tess could have a problem on the 27. Not sure what happened. Robbie slowed tremendously. He's able to refire and keep going. So Tess back up to full speed that time. Lap 14 right there. 14 laps down, 21 laps to go. Coming around to complete the first 15 laps of tonight's main event. 15 laps down this time by 20 laps to go for Dotson, Fuquay, Mullins, Lyles, Sheets, Johnson, Robbie Reed, Aaron Morant, Kevin Blackburn, Danny Scroggum. Those are your top 10 here early on tonight. Terry Schultz back there, mired in the battle behind Shad Batter and Dean Willie. Out just outside of the top 10. Scroggum is 10th, Moody's 11th, Batter 12th, Willie 13th, Schultz 14th, Nathan Vaughn is back there in 15th. Matt Dotson now with about an 8-car length advantage over Fuquay and Mullins. The Kansans running 2 and 3 here tonight. Lyle not able to gain any ground over Sheets and Matt Johnson with Robbie Reed. The yellow flag is out. Yellow flag out for Tyler Shaw on the 85S, who is spun over here in corner number 1. Oh, here we go, 17 down. Tanner Mullins out of the low side. Fuquay's right there. Here comes Chad Lyle trying to get some hay going. Lyle and Sheets battling there with Robbie Reed and Matt Johnson. Mullins to the low side of Fuquay. Couldn't make that pass stick. 3 wide down the front chute with Robbie Reed, Matt Johnson, and Chad Lyle. Robbie Reed now coming to the front. He's about ready to break into the top 5. So Lyle, Reed, Blackburn, Johnson right there. Good battle for that 5th spot. Fuquay with a good run on Dotson that time. He might have found something. You saw him testing it out over there off of corner number 2 on exit. Now he tries to pull the triangle move. Tries to diamond off the corner. Fuquay right there. Look at him trying to set it up. Trying to get that good run down on the low side. Can he make it stick? At least Darren Fuquay is trying some different stuff to reel in Dotson. You got to give him credit for that. As Fuquay unable to do so, Dotson has about a 3-car length advantage. Dotson, Fuquay, Tanner Mullins, John Sheets, Chad Lyle, your top 5. Robbie Reed is 6th, Kevin Blackburn is 7th, and the yellow flag is out once again. Yellow out once again. Test 18th. Ryan Middow 19th, Shane Bailey 20th, Tyler Shaw 21st. Here we go. Everybody jockeying for positions here early on, and here comes Fuquay again. Darren Fuquay just desperate to do anything he can to try to reel in your race-long leader, Matt Dotson. It's tied here off of corner number 4 as those drivers search around for every line they can get to hang on to spots they have accumulated so far. Shad Batter sideways down the back chute, and here comes Schultz. Jim Moody now problems on the 00. Moody will retire to the pits. Tough break there for Jim Moody. Terry Schultz has broken to the top 10 from a B main. It's close quarters action down the back chute. We got several cars together. The yellow flag out once again. Yellow out once again. Another piece of debris down the front chute. So 2 debris cautions here. Ryan Middow 18th. Here we go to finish it. John Sheets now with a good run there on Blackburn on the restart. Fuquay and Mullins are side by side going for it. Blackburn, Sheets, Chad Lyle. Here comes Tanner Mullins now. Good battle for second. Chad Lyle, Danny Scroggum touch a little bit down the front straightaway. Schultz right there battling for those positions. Here comes Blackburn. Kevin Blackburn with a power move. He'll take over that third spot there from Tanner Mullins as Mullins slipped just a little bit. So Blackburn to third here behind Fuquay and Dotson. Good battle between Kevin Blackburn and Tanner Mullins. Chad Lyle, Robbie Reed side by side just behind John Sheets in 5th. That battle for 6th and 7th. Terry Schultz, Danny Scroggum go head to head for 8th and 9th. Aaron Moran 10th. Batters 11th. Dean Willie back there in 11th. David Wood is 12th. Robbie Tisdale hanging on to it tonight in 13th. Nathan Vaughn is 14th. 3 wide deep in the field inside the top 10. Kevin Blackburn now has a run on Darren Fuquay for second. We could have a new second place car as Kevin Blackburn has made the pass on Fuquay. Good run for Blackburn continues. Lap 28 that time by. Can 6 laps be enough for Kevin Blackburn to catch up with Matt Dotson? Fuquay wants to fight back though. Fuquay right there on the high side. Darren Fuquay so desperately wanting that one to come in. 5. Next time around it'll be 5 laps to go. Robbie Reed's into the wall. Reed hangs on to it. Blackburn now second. Fuquay third. Mullins 4th. Sheets 5th. Lyle 6th. Terry Schultz up to 7th. Robbie Reed is 8th. Aaron Morant 9th. Chad Batter 10th. Scroggum 11th. Yellow out. Yellow flag out once again. The top 10. Here we go. 6 to go. Five more laps to go, Karen Darling says, as Matt Dotson tries to sweep the weekend. Darren Fuquay, man, you got to give this guy credit. He has tried everything just to no avail. Blackburn now to second. Fuquay trying to hang on to a solid top 5 run here tonight. A good USRA points night for these drivers. Matt Dotson now just with a handful of laps to go, trying to wind down this 35-lapper. Lap 32 in the books, 3 laps to go. It's Dotson, Blackburn, Mullins, but just as I say that, Fuquay fights back to third. Chad Lyle's right there in 5th. The white flag will fly next time around. We're winding it down here tonight at the Berg. Blackburn may be a little bit faster than Dotson, but he may run out of time here as the white flag is set to fly this time around for Hallsville, Missouri's Matt Dotson. 1 more lap to go for 3,000 and a sweep of the weekend. Blackburn is second, Mullins third, Fuquay 4th. Here comes Chad Lyle. Chad Lyle trying to gain that 4th spot on Fuquay. Final time down the back straightaway into corner number 3. He'll roll it off of corner number 4. Hallsville, Missouri's Matt Dotson sweeps the weekend here at Central Missouri Speedway. $4,000 weekend. Blackburn in second. Mullins third. Lyle 4th. Fuquay 5th. Aaron Moran in 6th. Terry Schultz 7th. Then comes Batter, Robbie Reed, Dean Willie, David Wood, Gunnar Martin, Robbie Tess, Ryan Middow, and Danny Scroggum. That will take care of our feature event here tonight. Oh, donut style with Matt Dotson. Love it. He signs and wraps, another sponsor on this one. With a sweep of the weekend, a nice $4,000 payday this weekend. Wow. I'd say this guy is back full form. There he is, Matt Dotson, your winner here tonight. Happy man there. He'll get a handshake from Merle Walls. A high five from one of the crew guys. Bro hugs going on down here. Matt, congratulations, buddy. Nice job down there. I got to tell you what, you USRA Modified drivers are awesome. On a challenging condition tonight, Everybody was trying everything. They never gave up to try to get to you, but they just couldn't get to you. What a hot rod you had.
I hate being the rabbit out front that everybody else is chasing. I could tell the chop kept being cleaned off, and they'd hang with me for about a lap or two. I could hear them, and then finally I'd feel like I get a little bit of a lead. But then restarts, man, they kept getting me nervous. Darren kept pulling up beside me, but we were good.
You got to give it to Fuqua. He threw everything in the book to try to get there. He was trying to blow it off on the cautions. He had a couple guys up there trying to help him, but nonetheless, you're up here in victory lane with a sweep of the weekend here at the Berg. Did you ever think that would happen?
No. Last time we were here about a month ago, we were lap traffic. I pulled off. It was horrible, and we've made a little bit of improvement since then. But, yeah, Darren, I love racing with them guys, him and Terry, and heck, Kevin was right there tonight. But the other race he clean, and he tried everything he could, but he wasn't going to get dirty. But that's awesome. I got to thank Shad Batter and Prime Racing for letting me drive this car. It's not my car, but got to thank all my guys coming out to help me. It was awesome.
Matt, it's great to see you down here. Matt Dotson picks up the win here tonight to close out night number 2 of Memorial Day weekend here at Central Missouri Speedway. Fans, it has been such an honor to call the races here for you tonight in honor of our veterans, our fallen veterans here tonight. Please remember them and your families tomorrow, especially as the celebrations of reliving what happened to them as we remember them go on and continue. On behalf of our promoters, Earl and Susan Walls, thank you all so much for coming to our races here tonight. We are glad you chose Central Missouri Speedway as your dirt of choice on a Sunday night. Next Saturday, Comfort Inn Race Night. 2 street stock features to close out the night. 1 to start it, 1 to end the night. Matt Dotson wraps up the night here with a sweep of the Berg, a $4,000 payday weekend for the USRA former champion here. Don't forget the party barn will be open here later on. Head on in there tonight if you just want to check it out and peek in there. Head on in there, see Sharbar. She'll fire up the karaoke. Until our paths may cross again, good night, everybody.